What up, y'all? You know it's your boy Can too. If I can, you can too. This is Riding High Sports coming live from Riding High Podcast Studios. Man, we got a crazy episode today. We got a special guest in the building, Kai Serving out of NBH. You know what it is, man. Say what's good to the people.
What's good, y'all?
Shit, you already know what it is, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Real quick before we hop into shit, where can they find you? Where your ads at? Give it out to the people.
You can find all my music on every streaming platform, KYSERVIN. You can find me on Instagram, Kai Serving, KYSERVING.
Shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. So we had a plan for this episode today, right? We were going to talk about some crazy things. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, but that's all changed within the last 5 to 6 hours. We're going to jump right into it. You know, the Super Bowl happened. Chiefs won. I did call the Chiefs to win it. I did say they would win by 10. They didn't win by 10, but I did have the Chiefs winning. Today was their Super Bowl ceremony in Kansas City. For the most part, it looked like it was having a good time, man. There was videos of, like, Travis Kelce, like, remixing Friends in Low Places with Garth Brooks. Yeah. There was Pacheco out there running around with a goat. I don't even know where he found a goat. There was Patrick Mahomes and his wife, Miss Mahomes, out there dancing and drinking and playing catch with people. It looked like they were having a great time until somebody or some people, to be honest, we don't know yet the specifics right now. But there's at least 3 people decided to ruin the festivities, show up, and there was a mass shooting there in Kansas City. And at the Super Bowl ceremony, some people got hit. There was a lot of things. Right now, it's reportedly, if we're looking at the count, 22 people that were shot, 1 dead, which is a travesty because this is all about a celebration for a town, for a city, for an organization that just went back-to-back Super Bowl champs that hadn't been done since the Patriots back in, I believe, 2003. And it's sad that there's a couple people that can ruin everything for everybody. And it's like that with a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot. It's always like that where, like, you know, it only takes 1 or 2 to ruin the whole thing. And that's what happened today. A lot of the news and a lot of the speculations, it's all coming in, but you got 22 people that were injured. One of them that actually lost their lives. The one that did lose their lives, I want to give her some recognition because she was actually a DJ. Her name was Lisa Lopez. She was a DJ from the affiliate KKFI in Kansas City. She was there covering, doing her job. And while doing her job, because of some people that just, for whatever reasons, are the intentions right now are unknown. But for those reasons, she got killed. 20 other people were shot and injured. And this is what drives me crazy. I was with Kai earlier today. We was having lunch. And when this happened, it was kind of nuts. So there were a total of 12 patients that ended up going to the Children's Mercy Kansas City Hospital. They were treated, 12 of them from the rally. 11 of them were children between the ages of 6 and 15. 6 and 15. Little kids that are probably there with their mom and dad, their aunts, their uncles. That forgive me for the cough. But, like, they were there celebrating with the city, with the community about a Super Bowl, bringing everyone together, everyone that was all happy. Out of those 11 children, 9 of those children were gunshot wound victims or injuries. I mean, they're still victims. They got shot. 9 of them little kids got shot out of the 11. Which, like, I don't know. Like, it really makes me a loss for words. I don't know how you feel about this, Kai.
Shit, same. I was just like, that shit, you can't even process that shit.
Like these are little kids, man. You got 11 children that ended up going to that children's hospital. 9 of them were gunshot victims that suffered those injuries, that they're going to probably deal with that PTSD, trauma, whatever you want to call it, probably for the rest of their lives. They might be scared to go out in public in mass places like that because of what happened today.
Facts.
And that's just not cool. I'm not here to talk or advocate for gun violence or anything like that. I'm not here to talk about anything. All I know is this is a shitty situation for a town and a team and a state and everything and a whole organization that was just trying to celebrate their 2-time repeating Super Bowl champions, which they were talking on stage that we're going to three-peat. They were just having fun. They were enjoying the moment. These kids, these people were all enjoying the moment, just coming collective as a community, just to have 3 people that have been detained to ruin it. And the crazy thing is, instead of talking about the celebrations, instead of talking about how they were fun and, you know, energetic and communicating with the crowd and the community, we're talking about 3 fucking idiots that decide to shoot up a fucking place. And it's just crazy. Like I said, right now their intentions are unknown. We don't know what it is. We don't know why they did it, but it did happen. And you have children that were shot. You have a lady that was doing her job as a DJ, a radio DJ that was well known in the city, just covering the celebration that lost her life. And she didn't need to lose her life today. I'm sure her family and her friends, we're sending out our condolences. We're sending out our condolences to everybody that was actually injured or affected. Because let's be real, even though there was people that weren't hurt, there was people that weren't shot, they're going to be traumatically affected in this. Yeah, all of them are. Was the DJ girl working? Yeah, she was working. Yeah, she was working. DJ girl was covering the whole thing. She was working. And she lost her life on the job. Just doing what she was born to do. Cover her community. No, she was there affiliated with the radio station, covering it as a local live DJ. Yeah, it was just remote. It'd be no different than one of, like, you know, in corporates, a Hot Z95 or 102.9 or 96.5 or 99 DJ out there just covering a concert and then get shot up. That, I mean, she literally lost her life on the job, and I think that's terrible. And like we said, we don't know what the intentions were of those people, but luckily they've been detained. They've been, you know, I don't know what's going on, but the mayor, the chief of the police, they're all in distraught because this should have been a celebration for the city and the community, and it turned out to be something that was very tragic.
I want you to give a shout out to the heroic people that were on video taking down one of the shooters. There's a video floating around on social media, on Facebook. Also, I just saw it on YouTube right now. Actually, I'm trying to play it, but y'all can't see it because of y'all's view. But there were, like, I guess one of the shooters did the shooting and then took off running, and then like 3 or 4 people saw the shooter running and tackled the shooter, and they're basically giving them hella props for their heroic act, saying that they saved a bunch of lives and stuff like that. So.
And that's what's up. Because, like, to be real, I bet you they were pissed off. They just ruined a whole wonderful celebration. Yeah. Like we were saying, like, this is supposed to be a time where the community, the city, the state, the organization all come together. It was all for love. It had nothing to do with hatred. It had nothing to do with ill will. And it turned that way because of the senseless act of a certain few individuals that decided to shoot upon these people. Like I said, we do not know why they did it. The motive has not been released. But man, I wish this was Texas, because if it was Texas, man, I swear to God, them 3 fools would be dead because them citizens would have shot their ass. That's just being real. That's yeah.
Kyle's mom commented, said, "I'm glad y'all are talking about this. It's so sad and disgusting."
It is. It is. Shout out, Miss Kerr. Yes, man. But, like, for real, like, that ain't cool, man. Like we really had a whole different subject, and we were gonna talk about. We're still gonna get into it, but we were gonna start the show completely different. And like I said, we was having lunch, and out of nowhere, it just popped up on the TV screen, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, y'all saw it as breaking news.
We saw it as breaking news. Like we was literally going over topics for tonight because he was gonna be the guest, and the fucking breaking news is like, well, shit, we got to do this. We got to start off the show with this because it was as much as it was a shock, it's disappointing that something so, I guess the best way to say, like, something that it should have been so.
To me, people trying to go enjoy themselves.
Yeah, they're trying to be so like happy.
Because Super Bowls are big. For
Yes.
and you can look at it like, well, they've already had a couple, but still.
It don't even matter. Yeah, It like seriously, it didn't even matter that they've already won one. It's something that brings the community together.
Yeah,
It
facts.
brings everyone. Like all of a sudden, like the whole city's out there. The kids are out there. People are like I'm pretty sure I'm not, if I'm not mistaken, they shut down schools for the day. They shut down schools and everything so they can go and enjoy the parade. This is something huge because it doesn't always happen. So if it happens back to back, it's very special. Let's be real. It hasn't been done since Brady, right? This is freaking special. And that is, and it's a big economic boost for the community just to be shot with the individuals that decided to take actions into their own hands and turn it into a nightmare. And like I said, it's disgusting. It really is, because this should have been a glorious, happy, special occasion for everyone that attended. And now it's something they probably regret ever showing up to.
Yep.
And that's what's tragic.
Exactly.
You know, like I think that's tragic. That being said, like I said, from Riding High Podcast, Riding High Sports, Kai, DJ Little King, Cantu, shout out to Avery, he in the background, and everybody that's associated with us. Our hearts, our prayers, and our condolences goes out to all the victims, all the families, all the friends, everybody that was there and affected by this. Hopefully you can get through this. You can get through this. I've never been in a situation like that where it's something like that, so I don't want to say if I can, you can too. But I promise you, you can get through this, and you're not alone. There's people out there. They will help you. I just hope that help comes sooner than later, and hopefully you can move past this and one day just look back at it as an incident and not something that traumatized your life. And I really feel sorry for y'all, and our prayers go out to you. That being said, it is also Ash Wednesday, man, for all my Catholics out there. Like, you know, Lent just started, and it was one hell of a way to start Lent with this. He's trying to kill a fly. He's not clapping because it's Ash Wednesday. But but either way, you know what I'm saying? Like, eat some shrimp, eat some fish if you out there. Hey, shout out to everybody eating some seafood. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to get to the next area. Okay.
Being that it's Lent season, is that what it is? Lent season?
Lent just started.
For all you
Catholics.
For all the Catholics out there that are looking for a seafood spot, y'all make sure to hit up my dude over there at Red Boat Seafood and More off of Leopard. I don't got the address right now, but I'll plug it in the comments later on. So y'all make sure y'all hit up the Red Boat Seafood and More off of Leopard, next across from the McDonald's.
There you go. Hit that up, man. Get some shrimp, get some catfish, get that fried food. Wednesdays and Fridays, you know what it is. No meat, but we eat that seafood today. I had some alligator today.
From where?
Shit, we're not gonna say where we was at, cause they ain't giving no sponsorship yet.
Facts.
But where we was at,
No, just say where y'all was at and say was it good or not.
it was decent. Let's be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna say where we was at, but it was decent.
Went to the place I told you I recommended.
No. They was charging Valentine's Day prices, and I'm single, so no, wasn't doing that. No, we went out, man. We was chilling, we was hanging. That's what we were trying to avoid. We was trying to avoid all the couples, and that was out and about because everybody was packed. But we ended up get some food. The other food they have there is legit, but the alligator, like, to be real, it was like shredded alligator. It wasn't like how I'm used to eating alligator.
What?
Yeah,
It was like nuggets.
Yeah, it was like
Shredded.
it was like what they had on the menu was alligator bites, which is like, it was supposed to be like alligator, like a mixture of alligator, jalapeno popper, and cornbread. I was thinking boudin, like a boudin style alligator, right? That they put in there. It was like basically like a boudin ball with alligator bites in there. It was more like a jalapeno popper with shredded meat. And I'm like, to be honest, I couldn't tell if that was alligator or just some straight chicken. And like, I like my alligator. So like I was just like, it was decent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It was something to snack on. It was good, but I don't think I order that shit again, to be real. Yeah, that's just being honest. But we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move on from there. We're gonna keep going here. Did you do the womp womp womp? I thought you were gonna do the womp womp. Shit, hit the womp womp one time on him.
You should have said the name of the place.
All right. Anyway, moving on. We're going to keep it going. Okay, so it's keeping on the whole Super Bowl, the football, because this is the end of the football season and everything. There was a lot of talk, man. I don't know if you saw this, Kai, but there was a lot of talk about how Travis Kelce hit in the second quarter, went up to Andy Reid.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
And a lot of people were talking shit on it.
Yeah.
Right. I commented on a couple posts on Facebook, on a couple posts on Instagram, on a couple posts on TikTok that I saw people mention. My response had been the same on all the same posts. I do understand. Okay, I get in the heat of the battle, in the heat of the moment, why Travis did what he did. There was a player, A.J. Brown, from the Eagles, that made a comment saying, if that was me, I bet I would have got fined. Right? And I didn't really take it that way. I took it as, yes, it's true, not all players can do that, right? Not all players have that kind of relationship with their coach. Not all players have that kind of dynamic where they feel comfortable enough. Like if they feel like they need to do something, they can go up to the coach and yell at him or whatever. And please do not get it twisted. In every freaking professional sport, in every league, there are players that do that. There's been plenty of times you've seen on the sideline Tom Brady yelling the hell out of his coaches. Yep. There's been plenty of times you've seen Michael Jordan yelling the crap out of Phil Jackson and all the people. LeBron, Kobe. There's been other people that in the league, soccer, same thing. Baseball, same thing. I mean, look at OBJ and the Giants. He kicked freaking things over and threw stuff and did a lot of things. Baker Mayfield at Oklahoma did it to his coaches. But all those players brought some kind of high-level contribution to that team where it could be overlooked. I feel like A.J. Brown said that comment in a sense that it was going... I don't know where he was going with it because let's be real. All those other people never got fined, never did anything, and never had any of those antics. There was a lot of times T.O. that would celebrate after a touchdown, and his antics were so off the wall, they still didn't fine him after it took so long. Yep. But all those players are like Hall of Fame players. All those players are people that were putting up big numbers. We are talking about two different people. Like A.J. Brown compared to Travis Kelce are two different players. You got a 3-time Pro Bowler with A.J. Brown. You got a 9-time Pro Bowler in Travis Kelce. You got one player that's considered the best in his position of all time, and you got another dude that's he's not, I'm not saying he's not decent. He's better than decent. He's above average. He's not great. He's not putting up. Actually, this year he made the Pro Bowl this year, and he put up over 1,000 yards, and he did his thing. But one has done it longer. One has done it more consecutive than the other. Yeah. One is almost, I don't know how many catches and TDs compared to the other one. One is been almost a 3-time Super Bowl champion, a 9-time Pro Bowler, beat Jerry Rice in the all-time receiving receptions in the postseason, where the other one has only been in the postseason a couple times. There are different levels to this. Tom Brady got a lot of calls because he's Tom Brady. Michael Jordan got a lot of calls that other players didn't get because he's Michael Jordan. It happens. That's just how it is. Like,
what if he's speaking on like the race aspect?
That's where I didn't want to go.
Because he probably didn't want to say
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it either because I felt that's where he was coming from. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you can't say that because there's other black players in the NFL that get away with crazier stuff, like OBJ.
It goes back to what I've always told you. Different people have different relationships with different people.
And that's the whole thing. You got to remember, like on First Take, Keyshawn Johnson addressed this, right? Talking about, hey, that I fucking hated, what's that white boy quarterback, the white coach that was at Tampa Bay? No, Parcells was John Gruden, right? John Gruden and Keyshawn Johnson hated each other. And they'd be on the sidelines talking shit like they ready to fight. Now, when he was playing for Parcells and he was playing for everything, yeah, he had a relationship where he can go up and talk shit, but it was on a mutual respect because they cared about each other. They were so comfortable, they felt they can go up to the coach and do that. You have to remember, Travis Kelce and Andy Reid have a very strong relationship, not just because it's just Travis Kelce. You got to remember, Andy Reid was the coach for the freaking Eagles. Yeah. Where did his brother play? The Eagles. So he already knew his brother. So when he went to Kansas City and they were thinking about fucking recruiting him, who's the first person he asked? Jason Kelce. This dude has a relationship with this guy that's so backtracked. He feels like it's like a second dad or a second uncle where he can talk shit. No different than any of y'all that have an uncle that y'all feel y'all can talk shit to. Even though your uncle will beat your ass. You feel like you can step to him from time to time. That's just all it is. What?
Catch him when he drunk.
You gotta catch him when he drunk, though. You gotta catch him when he drunk. But it's no different. You still feel comfortable to do it, right? Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they just have that relationship. And Keyshawn was talking about it the whole time. He's all like, because he got on Michael Irvin's ass because Michael Irvin was like, man, that's fucked up. You can't do that. But he was all, man, how many times did I seen you bitch out your wide receiver coach or your coach saying, give me the fucking ball? Put North Turner on the fucking phone. Why aren't you giving it to me? The only difference is it was just a different day and they didn't have that kind of media and they weren't really focusing on that. And to be real, the only reason why they were focused on Travis Kelce because of Taylor, right? But even then, that shit didn't even matter because last year there was no Taylor and he still won a Super Bowl and he was still beating everybody and still had over 1,000 yards. So I feel like it's just something that got blown out of proportion. It was in the heat of the moment. It was in the heat of the game. And if you really look at why he complained, it's because in that play, the replacement for Travis Kelce, the tight end, missed the block, which got the guy that lit up Pachenko that caused the fumble. And he went to Andy Reid literally saying, if you would have had me in the game, I would have made that block. Not that he wanted the catch or wanted the ball. He was pissed that the person that replaced him missed the block. And that's what he was talking shit about. And a lot of people don't even understand that. They just put it to the whole like, it's just Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, it's a script. But A.J. Brown going into it, saying that, I just feel is like he just butthurt because he ain't in that situation. He ain't there. He ain't doing what it is. I know they were there last year and everything, but it's just, it has nothing to do with race. I
think A.J. Brown's post had to do with race without saying it.
Yeah. But it really don't.
Maybe a certain situation didn't, but his post was definitely saying, if I would have done that to the white coach,
yes,
it would be a fucking uproar. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what.
But I mean, Antonio Brown went off on his own black coach and everything else, and everybody else, and nobody fined him or anything. That fool just went off. There's been a lot of times where this shit happens. There's been a lot of times where black basketball players go off on their white coaches, and nothing happens. You know why? Because the people that usually do that to their coaches, they're already at a fucking level and a status where, like, yeah, they just let them bitch because they just fucking, they divas.
Well, see, what I'm took it is, he wasn't even, I completely understand what you're saying about the level and the statuses because I completely agree with that. But I'm thinking that he's trying to basically say, take out all the levels, take out all the statuses and all that, and just put the black man in the position of what the white man did and see the results are different.
And I understand that too.
That's what he's trying to say.
And I get that, but he should have said it.
He should have said
That's what I'm fucking saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, be some DJ Metcalf and stand on your business. You know what I'm saying? But your scary ass didn't say that. But at the same time, do I think it's right? No. And in every post I posted, I said, I don't think that's right. They all should be treated equal. That I believe that.
Yeah.
But, and this is a business. This is on a professional level. And on a business side, That shit gets overlooked. It's no different than any other job you do. You in sales, I bet you your top salesperson gets away with more shit than the person at the bottom of the list that ain't selling for the company. If you a plumber that do that, it's the same shit. It's in every profession. There's always leeway to somebody that does the greatness. Now, I don't think that's right. I think you all should be equal. But if that's what he meant, that's what he should have said. You know what I mean? Like, we all don't read minds. So either fucking come with it or don't. But at the same time, I don't be. God damn, I got a small head. I just don't think that's. I don't think it's a worth arguing point. I don't even think it's worth bringing up. I do understand that he might have meant race, but he should have said that.
Yeah,
he should have said that, because just coming from an athlete point of stance, him talking him, bro, you ain't even on the same level as old boy. You ain't. Not saying you ain't gonna be there.
Well, Freak is saying he said it without having to, and if you didn't get that, then it wasn't for you to understand.
What the fuck is this? A poem? Is it fucking like?
No, he's saying, he's saying it was that AJ Brown.
Fuck a subliminal message. What is he? A rapper? All of a sudden, he ain't a poet. He a fucking athlete. Don't be trying to twist somebody else's words, bro. Like at the same time, like nah, that ain't it, bro.
I'm saying it because I'm saying he didn't post it exactly like that because he didn't want to get fined, and he didn't maybe just want all the backlash.
Bro, all I know is
people would be calling him a racist.
All I know is Marshawn Lynch done fucked over every real white reporter there is, and I ain't never seen him get fined. He still show up and say his shit, and he tell you why. So there is levels to this. Some grown ass man will actually say what they mean, and some will hide behind subliminal messages. This ain't fucking rap. This ain't no bar for bar. Speak what you be. It don't matter.
Subliminal messages, shit.
Shit. Well, then everything could be taken both sides, and both sides to it. He didn't say nothing right. He should have came out clean with it. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you got to think deep about a fucking athlete's comments, bro, you thinking too hard.
Well, see, I didn't even think deep.
That's what I'm saying.
No, because I'm saying I thought whenever he made the comments, what Freak is saying, I'm like, I knew what he was saying without him saying it. So you get the argument that you're saying because he didn't just come out flat out and say it. So that you get that side of the argument.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew what he was saying exactly whenever I
That's
saw
like
it.
saying every man should understand what a woman says. You should get the subliminal message when she tell you, no, I'm not hungry. Or no, I'm not this. I don't know what I want to eat. You should understand. Yeah, that's stupid, bro. Like, and everybody gonna tell a woman what? I don't read minds. Tell me what you mean. And that's just how I feel. He should have said what he meant. I'm not saying that's what he meant, but I understand both sides of it. I do get that, but at the same time, like, bro, if you ain't clear about your message, don't expect everyone to understand it.
I think it was clear. As someone who's black, you know what I'm saying, straight up, as someone who's black, to me, it was clear. I didn't take it any other way, but I definitely understand being that it was a subliminal, so subliminals are meant to be taken however.
But how many other black athletes do that to white coaches and still get away with it?
Shit, we don't see that shit.
Bro, Michael Jordan. Okay, let's be real. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley. I could keep going. Jerry Rice. There's a lot of black athletes that still do that to white coaches.
No, the one that I can remember vaguely is Latrell Sprewell choking
How many times can Reggie Miller go down the court doing the choke sign, get no fucking technical at Spike Lee or anybody else or any white people? How many times can Ron Artest talk shit to the people in the crowd? Today, Russell Westbrook talk shit to fans that are white, saying, fuck you, shut up, and let me play. Ain't shit happened. No, bro, he just not on that same level. This is levels to this shit, and he ain't reached that level yet.
What he's saying and what that says is take the levels out.
Yeah, boy, he didn't say that, did he?
But
he didn't say that, did he?
I read the subliminal message one way.
It don't matter, bro. There's a lot of other black athletes that do the same shit, and they still get away with it. If you that good, you that good.
I put like this. I can agree that I've seen it done with the assistant coaches Because we always see that fucking players getting mad at the assistant coaches on the sidelines and shit. But you got to be honest, it's very rare. Black, white, Mexican.
I tell you what, I've never seen a white guy do it to a black coach.
No, I've never seen.
I ain't never seen a white guy do it to a black coach or to a Mexican coach. I see blacks and whites do it to white coaches, but I ain't never seen them do it to a black coach.
I've never really seen it done to a head coach in general, straight up.
The only coach I know that's ever talked shit bad, what was his name? He was a coach at Georgetown that always had a towel.
And try to check the coach.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because there's a lot of people that check coaches. A lot of athletes check coaches.
Verbally or physically?
Shit, both. Shit, Gilbert Arenas show over fucking guns in the bag to the fucking stadium. Like,
for another nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Like, this is that whole like bullshit woke Me Too kind of crap. You just picking apart little cheeses and shit. Like, no, bro, that's a part of the culture in that fucking professional thing. Like, they all have fucking egos. They all believe they're the best, and they all gonna keep acting like that. Like, if he I don't know, like that's just how I feel. Like, the only person that would have actually had the balls to come up and say something that was about a race would have been like Jim Brown. He would have fucking straight up said it. No sugarcoating, no nothing.
Freak said Reggie don't count.
How you gonna say Reggie don't count?
What else you got over there?
Anyway, we ain't going into that. Reggie count, bro. He a Hall of Famer. He one of the best three-point shooters.
Like Reggie, we never saw Reggie Miller fucking try to.
What do you mean? He be walking down the court like these sucking people.
We never saw Reggie Miller try to check the coach. No, we did. I did. I definitely did.
I did.
Ooh.
Bro, and his coach all the goddamn have you not seen any fucking... Bro, Larry Bird checked motherfuckers left and right.
The coach. The head coach.
Are you kidding me?
Magic
Johnson checked fucking Jerry Buss left and right.
Hell no, he just went above him.
I mean,
Jerry Buss was the owner.
Jerry Buss was the owner. What you mean he went above him?
No,
he would check everybody.
The nigga that was the coach under
that little bitch ass, I don't even know what was his name? Paul something.
Westhead.
There you go, Paul Westhead. Yeah, but even then, bro, he would still check him. He would still fucking check what was the GM? That badass white boy point guard that never won it for LA. Jerry West. Bro, he would check all of them. Like, come on, bro. It's been going on throughout history, throughout any sport. Watch it. Like, if you're really a sport head, you can name people that check coaches.
I'm saying the only one that I vaguely remember is the Latrell Sprewell choking George Karl.
Now, that shit was live.
That was like in the 90s.
Shit, hey, how many times did Carmelo Anthony check George Karl? A lot. Zebo.
We'll look at some clips afterwards. Shit,
yeah, them motherfuckers went in. All right, now we still in basketball. Finally, we in basketball season. Thank God, y'all. So this is why I love February. You get the Super Bowl. Yeah. You get the NBA All-Star Weekend coming up a little bit after. And then in the next month is March Madness. Bro, I fucking love me some basketball. We actually got the NBA All-Star coming down this weekend. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. Finally, the list and everything is out. Now, I'm not going to lie. Usually, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for like everyone else. I'm very excited for the slam dunk contest. Everybody's always excited for the slam dunk contest. This year,
who are the competitors? You got them?
Yeah, I got them. I'm excited for the Kia Skills Challenge. The people that are performing in the Kia Skills Challenge is gonna be crazy. All right, there's 3 teams. We got Team Pacers, Team Top Picks, and Team All Stars, which they're all stupid names because they're all All-Stars. But anyway, for Team Pacers, I like because they're actually all Pacers on the team.
Hell no, Skills Challenge players aren't All-Stars. Them niggas is just there for All-Star Weekend.
Man, you go to there, they're an All-Star, bro. You get picked for this shit, you an All-Star in your category. Like, you the top. You a top motherfucker. You a top motherfucker. I get that, but you a top motherfucker. You considered elite. All right, and I'm going to count him as an All-Star. I'm going to give you your flowers.
Unofficial All-Star.
Whatever, you good. All right, Team Pacers. We got Tyrese Halliburton. Benedict, Mathurin. Mathurin. Also on the Pacers. And Miles Turner. All for the Pacers. They are going to be Team Pacers, which makes sense because I think that's cool. They got 3 people on their team for the Skills Challenge.
Well, it's in Indiana this year also too, right?
Yeah, it is in Indiana. It's in Indiana. You got Team All-Stars. Scotty Barnes from the Raptors. Tyrese Maxey from the 76ers. And that boy Trae Young from the Hawks. and he's actually an all-star. He's also doing the three-point contest. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And then we got Team Top Picks, which is my team. I think that's going to win the skills challenge. We got Paolo Banchero from the Magic. We got my boy Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves. And we got, you already know, Victor Wembanyama from the Spurs. The only fucking center that's going to be in a skills challenge. He in a point guard challenge, y'all. He in a point guard challenge. Those are the three teams. I'm picking Team Top Picks. Who you got winning this?
I got Top Picks.
You got Top Picks too? What about you, D?
Run through the rosters one more time, just real quick.
Team Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and then Miles Turner. Then you got Scotty Barnes from the Raptors, Tyrese Maxey from the 76ers, Trae Young from the Hawks. And then Team Top Picks, you got Paolo Banchero from the Magic, Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves, and Victor Wemby from the Spurs.
Top picks.
That's what I'm saying. Top Picks going to win that. That one I'm more excited to see because,
Anthony Edwards is a beast.
bro, he is a beast, but I really want to see Wemby to this point guard contest and do these passes into these little small buckets and holes.
Yeah, me too.
All right. That's going to be the first thing. You already know what happens after that. It is the 3-point contest, right? It's the second event for the night. We got defending champ Damian Lillard for the Bucks. He's going to be in there. But then we also got Malik Beasley from the Bucks, Jalen Brunson from the Knicks, Tyrese Halliburton from the Spurs. We got Lauri Moroccan. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. From the Jazz. He actually can shoot the ball. I just don't know how to say his last name. We got Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves that's on there, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah, and okay, we were talking about this earlier. I think this is going to be the biggest threat in there that's going to take maybe Damian Lillard off. We also got Trae Young from the Hawks competing in the 3-point contest.
Shit.
I think it's going to be a great
go down
great
for
3-point contest. You said you still got the Trae Young?
Yeah, I got Trae Young.
Who you got, D?
Trae Young.
You got Trae Young? I don't know. I think Damian Lillard goes back-to-back. I think he goes back-to-back as the defending champ.
I just want to speak on Karl Anthony Towns real quick.
Go ahead.
How the fuck he in
The year
there?
before that, and he did dookie juice. And why is a center in the motherfucking 3-point?
So it's because it's off his percentage and how many threes he's made for the year. That's how they go when they do the halfway
But so if you
mark.
take 10 threes and you only make 8, then
No, you have to have a minimum. I think
Yeah,
I believe it's a minimum of 60 attempts.
60.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's a minimum of 60 attempts. Yeah, I don't know, but dude makes a lot of threes.
That's crazy.
I mean, to be real, he makes a lot of threes. The next competition after this, I'm not a big fan of this one. This is going to be the second year they do it. It's going to be Stephen Curry versus Sabrina. I don't even know how you say her last name. What is it?
Just say Sabrina.
Lone School or
Is it I?
Ein School or whatever?
The famous Sabrina.
The famous Sabrina.
girl.
She bad. She went to Oregon. She could shoot the crap out of the ball. She beat Steph last year in the competition. They're doing it again. It's Steph Curry versus Sabrina. It's a 3-point challenge, which to me is kind of like, it's redundant. Why have a 3-point contest and then another one afterwards? Just to do like a guy versus a girl.
I was gonna say, this
Trying
like
to
a
get
battle
his
of the
rematch.
sexes.
It's like a battle of the sexes, but I have a feeling she beat most. I feeling that she would beat half those guys in those 3-point contests. Like I mean, of course she is shooting a woman's ball, but regardless, I still feel she got a better stroke than half those people on that roster that's gonna play for the 3-point contest.
Be Karl Anthony Towns.
Shit, you ain't lying, bro. She might even be Jalen Brunson from the Knicks.
Yeah, that
But-
shit was cringing to watch that shit.
It was cringy. It was cringe. It was
Hell
cringe as
yeah.
fuck. And then we got, the best part. Everybody waits for the end. It's a slam dunk contest. We got defending champ coming back straight out of the G League. You already know, Mac McClung. He coming back. He about to sign another one-day deal with the 76ers. So he could compete. The dude is a beast. Now, the next people I'm going to mention is Jaime Jaquez Jr. from the Heat. Dude's a rookie. Dude's a rookie out of UCLA. Really fucking badass. One of the very first actually Mexican-born people that are actually Americans that are actually playing and doing in the slam dunk contest. Shout out to him. He's actually doing really great as a rookie. Has no shot at Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry, that's going to go to Wemby. But the dude is beast, and he's been a great addition to the Heat. Production-wise, points, rebounds, assists. He's all over the place. doing really great. The
Yeah, we
dude,
ain't worried about that. This is the dunk contest.
Oh, yeah,
so what
yeah.
you
I
gonna
still
do?
gotta give
What
him.
you gonna do Saturday night? Shit. Motherfucker,
Okay.
goddamn, Mac ain't even in the league.
I know Mac ain't even in the league, and he probably gonna win again. I ain't even like now. Okay, after that,
Stats don't mean nothing Saturday night.
nah, hell no. This ain't no game. This is a dunk contest, right? But the next one is Jacob Toppin from the Knicks. Dude's got some bounce to him.
Is that Obi's brother?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be pretty sweet. I like the way, but this is the one I'm really excited for. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics decided to enter it,
What?
and
I
homeboy
didn't see that.
is gonna be in the dunk contest. I think that's Mac's biggest competition is Jaylen Brown. Yeah,
I think he'd be stiff.
hell no, that boy got more bounce than a fucking
Yeah, but he
trampoline.
got bounced, but I don't think he got it. And maybe I'm
style.
wrong. We'll watch Saturday night, but my opinion is I just like he got hella bounce, but he doesn't give me the impression of someone who could do acrobatic shit.
I feel you
know
on
what I'm saying?
that
Like,
because that's how I feel about
It's
that's.
not about how high you could jump. It's about the acrobatic
That,
shit.
see,
That's what we want to see.
and that's how I feel about Jaime Marquez Jr. I feel like he's not acrobatic. I feel like
he has acrobatics, but he doesn't have the hops.
the hops. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he could maneuver, go through contact, and finish, but I don't feel like he could do something that's like I'm gonna beat you in a game of horse. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jaylen Brown, I feel like a lot of them isn't gonna just be him running up. It's gonna be a lot of self alleys to himself, like throw the ball up, catch it, and just a little couple windmills, maybe some crazy. I don't know, but I know it was a big thing. It started breaking all the like basketball world when he said he was going to enter because from what we hear and what they say in practice, that dude's got some crazy skills. It's kind of like how the like people would talk about LeBron and the dunks he would do in practice, and always wonder why he didn't enter the competition, which I still think is the most pussiest shit ever. But I'm excited for Jaylen Brown to get into it. I think Mac is going to win again because that dude, I've been watching him since high school when he was at Duke and everything else. That boy got some, he just different. He's just different when it comes to dunking. He's very imaginative. The way he puts his body in the air is almost like a Jordan. Like when Jordan first started dunking, he did things with his legs. He was acrobatic, like Derek said. Like it's a show to see in the sky. I feel like Vince Carter was very much like that. Spud Webb was very much like that. Dominique Wilkins was very much like that. I'm very excited for that. That's always my favorite event. But this year I'm gonna go with the skills challenge, and I want to see Wemby in that hoe.
Me too.
Wemby, bro, like what Wemby's been doing is nuts. Like Wemby been going crazy. I don't know if y'all know this. It recently just popped up. Like I'm gonna pull it up right now. Like Wemby is the first rookie with a 10 block triple double since David Robinson in 1990, and that fool only played 28 minutes in the game. Right now, he's leading all rookies in points, rebounds, assists, freaking blocks. Still, bro, like this dude is doing like he's almost averaging a triple double as a rookie.
2K and shit on him,
bro. He is just like what he's doing is just nuts. It's so it's retarded. Like he really is a freaking unicorn. Like I've never seen someone that tall. Not to mention that lanky. He needs to put on some weight, but he will. He will. They'll get him in the weight room. They'll work with him. I've never seen someone that tall, that lanky, that agile with that kind of shot. And that boy will put the sham god on you. That boy will put that sham god on you. And what he's been doing, it's just wild. Like I don't know anybody else. I believe he's going to be rookie of the year. He's in the front runner to be rookie of the year. I don't see anybody else. There's other people that are doing great, and I feel like if Wemby just wasn't having the year he's having, they'd probably be considered. But nah, that dude different. He built different. I don't know how many pastries and French croissants his mom and dad ate, but that boy huge. I don't even know how they do that over there because Tony Parker was short as shit. Right? Like, I don't even know how they came up with somebody like that. That dude he just different with it. And then on top of that, man, they got the celebrity game that's on Friday night. And we was talking about the celebrity game. There's some crazy people playing in the celebrity game. CJ Stroud will be playing in the celebrity game. I think that's nuts in itself. We have it right here. I have it. I'm pulling it up. So you got Team Shannon with Shannon Sharp is going to be the coach. Him and 50 Cent are on the coaches. Team Stephen A. Smith, Lil Wayne, and Asia Wilson. Right? So those are the two teams. On Team Shannon Sharp, we got Annual AA, which is a Mexican. He's a Latin. He's a Latin musician. I always say Mexican because I'm Mexican, but no, I believe he's Puerto Rican. He's a Latin musician. We got Kai, that streamer. He's gonna be on the game.
Oh shit.
Connor Day, yeah, Kai Cenat. He's gonna be on there. Connor Daly's gonna be on there. Walker Hayes will be on that team. Quincy Isaiah's on that team. Joel Lloyd is on that team. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboy Michael Parsons. He's on that team. Lily Singh is on that team. Sir is on that team. And Dylan Wang is going to be on Team Shannon Sharp. For Team Stephen A. Smith, we got the one, the only Meta World Peace playing. We got Jack Ryan playing. CJ Stroud playing. I don't even know how you say this. Gianmarco Tiberi's playing.
I don't know who that is.
Adam Blackstone. Natasha Cloud. Jennifer Hudson's going to be singing her ass off shooting some threes. Tristan Jazz. AJ McClain. And Kawan. I don't even know how you say that last name. Anawuchi? How do you say that? Anawuchi? I don't even know who that is. Who is that, D? But he on that team. That is the Celebrity All-Star Game. It's going to be Friday, 7 p.m. It's going to be at Lucas Oil Stadium, which is the home of the Indianapolis Colts.
You have a roster for the rookie challenge?
For the rookie?
With the rookie sophomore game, they still have that?
They do. Hold on. I got it right here for you.
Wemby better be in that shit.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. What is it called? The rookie challenge?
Yeah, it's the rookie game. And it's usually the first two. So you're considered a rookie in the NBA if it's still your second season.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, it's your.
If you didn't play, no, you considered a rookie in the NBA if
your first 2 years.
If your first year you were.
It's
hurt.
called the Rising Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Rising Star roster. But it's still your first 2 years.
Yeah, it's the first.
It's your first 2 years. Your freshman and sophomore year when you play. Yeah. For the Western Conference, you got LeBron James as the captain. No. Hold on. That's the All-Star. Hold on.
I'm like, God damn shit.
Here we go. For the sophomores, you got Paulo Banchero from the Orlando Magic, Dyson Daniels from the Pelicans, Jalen Duren from the Pistons, Jaden Ivey from the Pistons, Walker Kessler from the Jazz, Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers, he's also in that skills challenge, Keegan Murray from the Kings, Shaden Sharp from the Blazers, Jabari Smith Jr. from the Rockets, shout out to them, and Jalen Williams from OKC. On the rookies, which is their first year, because they play sophomores versus rookies. So it'd be like Kalubli from the Wizards, Kenyate George from the Jazz, Jordan Hawkins from the Pelicans, Scoot Henderson from the Blazers, Chet Holmgren from the OKC, Jaime Jaquez Jr. from the Heat, Derek Lively II from the Mavericks, shout out, Brandon Miller from the Hornets, which is a beast, Braden Podimski from the Warriors, Carson Wallace from OKC, and of course, Victor Wemby from the Spurs. Yo. You also have a couple G League players in there. Izan Amsa from the G League Ignite, Modest Buzes from the Ignite, Ron Holland from the Ignite, Matt McClellan from the Magic, Tyler Smith from the Ignite, Oscar TB from the Ants, and Aldis Williams from Skyforce. All I know is that sounded like Ignite.
Lonnie Bates also. And I'm looking right here also.
It just sounds like Ignite be beating up the G League. Like, goddamn.
Actually, it's a 3-game mini tournament.
Oh, okay.
So the teams are actually split up.
Yeah. 3 for 1 days.
Yeah, it's actually split up into 4 teams. And it's Team Jalen, Team Tamika, Team Detlef, and Team Paul. Game 1 is Team Jalen versus Team Tamika. Game 2 is Team Detlef versus Team Paul. And the Game 3 is the winner of Game 1 versus the winner of Game 2. That's how the new Riding Stars Challenge works, which I think that's dope too.
I like that. I like that way better.
Yeah, and
I like that way better.
It's like it's not as many players on the team, so each player we get to see the players.
Yeah, you
play,
got to
know
go
what I'm
actually
saying?
play. Yeah, they're not just riding the bench or going in and
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
That's way better because I feel, and that's better exposure for them probably to get moved up or anything else.
And I might be wrong, but I want to say also they go to a score. They don't. It ain't a time limit. They play to
to a number.
Yeah,
that's way better.
So it makes it competitive.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
very.
what
It's
I'm
like
saying?
20, it's like 21.
No,
Yeah.
I think they played like 50 or 60.
But I know, but I'm saying like 21, like shit. It's like the big three with Ice Cube shit. If you hit that number, you hit that number.
That's funny as shit.
But you know what? That's what I like. I prefer that because it's gonna actually show them shit. Hey, it ain't like we got a time that we could come back and still beat them. Let's play some D.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's something better, and I enjoy that. I really do.
And if it's an incentive to win.
Oh yeah, and they also get money.
Yeah,
They get money when you win. You know, so it's gonna help them. And them motherfuckers don't make shit. So like, they definitely gonna want to win.
Night niggas.
All them boys are gonna be like, shit. Whatever we get, we split it, bro. We still gotta share the same bus back home. Like, come on. Hey, but to be real, like, all the people that are playing, everybody that got nominated, everyone that's an all-star, everyone that's doing the skills challenge, 3-point contest, slam dunk, that is what's up, man. And I'm looking forward to it. As a basketball head, I love this. This is my favorite time of the year. Like I said, not only because my birthday's in February, but it's because you get the Super Bowl, and then a couple weeks or a week and a half, you get the All-Star game. And then not even 2 weeks later, besides it starting Mardi Gras, you got March Madness happening. That's gonna be the next, and it's just like nothing but nonstop action. And this is the best time of the year, I think, for sports because football just ends, basketball picks up, and then after that, you got baseball. You might not be into baseball, but man, if you are, it hums up right after that. And then on top of that, what is it? I believe March 30th. I believe it's March 30th or February 30th. I got to check it. Check real quick. The UFL is about to start.
Oh, okay, baby.
Yeah, the United Football League. It's about to keep. So you're still going to get football. I like them because a lot better. You get behind-the-scenes action on the halftime speech games. You get to hear the coaches call the plays. You get to hear the refs talk about why they made the call. I like it. There's way more transparency in the game. I think that's way better. And man, I'm just excited to watch that and do all that. It's gonna be pretty sweet. As anybody that loves football or anybody that loves sports or just in general, just everything, like I feel like this is the great time of the year to get into there. And then especially with March Madness coming up, you don't even got to be a basketball head to be in March Madness and do a bracket. You just like the way it's a tournament style, and that's what's so cool about it. And then you got the All-Stars and weekend. It's going to be great. It all starts Friday. It'll end Sunday night with the All-Star game, but Saturday night you're going to get the skills challenge, you're going to get the 3-point contest, you're going to get Steph versus Sabrina, and then you get the slam dunk, and then Sunday it's where the All-Stars come out to play, and usually they both try to hit 200 points each.
Yeah, facts.
So it's going to be sick. It's going to be live, and it's going to be anything, man. You got anything to add or anything, man, Kai? Or?
Nah, I just want to shout out my upcoming show on Friday in San Antonio with Black Smurf and I don't know Jeffrey. And I'm coming back down to Corpus to do it again at the Nest. So if y'all need tickets, hit up DJ Don Gotti on Instagram, or you can hit up Lil E. He got him.
There you go, man. It's going to be a crazy show. We're going to be out there in both cities. Make sure you come and watch. It's going to be live. Get ready. Coming up next, man. We got some things that are about to pop our way. We about to do something we ain't never done before, man. It's going to be something crazy. I don't think these people understand what's about to happen here. Coming up next, right after us, man, we got 808 Shotty. We about to have a live beat sale. The beat man himself is in the building. Dude just came in. Dude just stepped through. We about to have a Riding High concert series with 808 Shotty. He about to do a live beat sale. He gonna play his beats. If you like it, hit them up quick because they gonna go for cheap and they going fast. And once they gone, they gone. You ain't gonna be able to get it. Next time you hear it, it'll be on Apple Music, Spotify, or YouTube, whatever. Somebody missed out. Yeah, somebody already done made a song on that bitch. So make sure you getting ready, man. Dude just stepped into the building. It's your boy Ken too. If I can, you can too. Kai Serving in the building.
Sir.
DJ Little King in the building. Avery in the building. 808 Shotty just came in. Get ready. We about to come back live here in about 15 minutes. Riding High concert series is Riding High Sports coming from Riding High Podcast Studios. Ken too, and we out, man. Hope y'all have a good one.